What is going on YouTube? Hayden here, and in today's episode, we need to look at XRP as well as Solana, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Vol, which is the Russell 1000, and then the S&P 500. Last we left off on the channel, it was quite interesting here. I'm just pulling up everything that we're going to be looking at, but we talked about a massive move coming, and I don't want that to be clickbait entirely. A little bit of clickbait, it is YouTube, but more so with the anticipation of possibly a reversal, a pullback to the downside. You guys got to realize we just saw a massive explosion in price, and we're seeing a lot of indicators that are showing signs of reversal, not so much a rally or an uptrend here. You can see in the past year, we called this breakout. We had the descending fractal. And then as you can see right here, we had, I didn't mean to take a photo of that. Let's get rid of this. You can see we have this kind of major symmetrical triangle bull flag that broke to the upside here. Now we're kind of hitting consolidation, like we've peaked. That's the tipping point, at the water park that the big bucket fills up and we're about to dump on everyone's heads. That's kind of where we're at right now, which is what we're going to go over and discuss in today's episode here. You also know that we've been expecting and anticipating a head and shoulders pattern on XRP, which apparently seems to be playing out as we're talking right now. There's a chance we could go just a hair higher, but nevertheless, I very much so believe we're going to see more correction lower, which is certainly something to discuss. You can already see the beautiful mapped out pattern right here. Solana is kind of holding on to this support real well. Ethereum has a beautiful ascending fractal that typically ends with correction here, so we'll see how that pans out. Some sort of ascending flag or fractal on Bitcoin. Vong looks like it's going to open lower than where we are today. Granted, we're hitting overbought, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see something along the lines of this, and then, pump even higher, just like this, like maybe something like this. We build some support, and then we continue our way up here. So I expect to see a healthy recovery pullback within a lot of these cryptos, as well as the stock market here. So lots to go over, lots to discuss. Make sure to smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. So guys, before we dive into the technical analysis, remember BitFi's doing a really cool giveaway right now. For some of you who don't know, BitFi is the #1 cryptocurrency leveraging exchange that I like to use here on the channel. They're currently doing this month's promo, which ends June 6th, which is for free bonus cryptocurrency, AirPods, iPads, iPhones, LV, backpacks, and even a Rolex Submariner, which is super cool. And you can get that by entering their trading competition here. We'll post more about that later on in today's episode. You can also find it with the link down in the description. And we'll talk about BitFi later on in today's episode with other rewards and opportunities that you can take advantage of here. But diving into today's video, current coin market cap, 71 on the Fear and Greed Index is without a doubt a level of we're nearing overbought. We've shot up too quickly. You can see in the past year, just like a month ago, we were oversold in extreme fear, trading at 14. This was a huge and very obvious buy-in opportunity, which a lot of you guys took advantage of. And then since then, we rallied out. You can see the double bottom clear as day here, which is also incredible. This caused major reversal. It's too late for a lot of you guys to be buying in for a long-term hold. You want to scalp the market, get in and get out. That's a different story. That's what we're going to be doing. But if anything, with 71 on the Fear and Greed, I would expect volume to leave a lot of these cryptocurrencies in the very near future, which is what we're going to be looking at and going over today. Cryptos were up 30-40% here across the week. It's now time that the opposite happens and we start to skew and scale a little bit lower, which is what I'm anticipating to see happen here. You can see on something like, where is it? Let's go back to XRP here. We have been watching a head and shoulders pattern. You can see in crypto, it looks something like this, which has a shoulder, a head, a shoulder, and then a correction below this neckline here. You can see left shoulder, right shoulder, head, correction takes place. Shoulder, head, shoulder, neckline, breakdown. That is exactly what we're expecting to see take place on XRP. We beautifully have a neckline here. It's obvious as ever. Huge shoulder, huge head. We're forming that next shoulder. So what we're going to try to do is scalp this market and possibly get in for a short, as we expect to see a correction take place right now on XRP. That's what I'd likely expect to see happen here. I think we've had our rally, which looked good. It's now time that we see the markets dip down, and we should expect to see we were double topping. We hit moving average. We hit price ceiling. Sorry, not moving average. We hit the price ceiling on the RSI. That could cause correction to end still. Back down to moving average is very likely what I expect to see happen. We only have 1 day left in the market. That's something to also consider, and what I mean by that is like we have Friday to trade, and then markets usually stagnate on the weekend. But we'll do these trades on BITFI. Like when we'll get in on the short, it'll be on BITFI. Like I said before, BITFI offers, buy long, sell short, leverage trade, create stop losses, take profits. They even have trailing stop losses, which is excellent too. And moving on from that, they have a reward center and a demo trading account. So what that means is you guys can not only take advantage of the promo trading volume, get entered in this giveaway here, but they then also have a reward center where you guys can earn up to $8,100 in free bonus crypto, daily rewards that reset every single day, exclusive and hot rewards. So definitely make sure to check them out. They've been around for over 5 years now. We've been using them for about 5, which is insane how much time has flown. But highly recommend you check them out. They even have a demo trading account. So for those that are, advanced, even beginner traders here, you can either, keep your skills, sharp, or you can learn on the exchange and not actually risk real money, which is insane. Obviously, test out the demo account first. Make a couple successful trades, see what you got if you actually have what it takes to trade real crypto. They give you $50K in demo money, and then you can head on over to the live account and use that bonus money that you accumulated to trade around with their own money. You don't actually have to risk anything, which is excellent. But moving forward from BITFI, Solana is in a downtrend here. Or we're starting to see that. I actually think we can extend this up a little bit here and then this here as well. Certainly a bit harder to tell where support and resistances are, but there's some sort of ascending fractal here. And it's going to be interesting because I very likely believe we're due to see a dump. Like this might be an extending broadening wedge, which again would be probably pretty bearish, I think. I don't know, but we had this open right here until we breach through this floor here. We're not going to buy in, but I do believe if at any point we see that, we could see a short, but there's also a rebound opportunity here. So pay attention. We're not out of the woods just yet. I wouldn't actually trade Solana right now. I think XRP is an easier trade and Ethereum's the easiest because we are showing the most obvious, easiest Ethereum ascending fractal that there could be. And if anything, I think it's a bullish divergence. Let's see if I am correct with that because it looks like we have where is it? The price is bullish. No, I don't know if this one's it. It might be a bearish divergence. Yeah, it's a bearish divergence, which is also a signal of correction where the price moves up and the RSI moves down. And you can see on Ethereum here, the price is moving up and we have the RSI moving down. So that is a bearish divergence, which is not a good sign. Bearish means we're going to hit a peak and then dump. So with the prices moving up here. So let's type in again. It's just for you guys to have some clarity. Bearish divergence. So this certainly has switched to a bearish market here. Yep, here we go. Bearish is price moves up, RSI moves down, and then we break down. And you can see on Ethereum, price moves up, RSI is moving down. This is going to see a correction to the downside. There's a chance we could get one more flip, but then I would expect to see a dump down to here. So truly the simplest, easiest trade for Ethereum is once we confirm closure below this yellow band, that's when we'll buy in on BITFI and short to the downside here. So my main focus right now, the easiest trade is going to be Ethereum. Keep your eyes on the way this trends out. Bitcoin looks good too, ascending broadening wedge or just a broadening wedge nonetheless here. Again, wait for signal, but again, harder to trade. It really comes down to whether we are going to rebound off this or correct and fall to moving average. But again, Ethereum's the best trade right now to be paying attention to here. Vong looks okay, but I do think because we're hitting overbought on the RSI, we're going to need to see a little bit of consolidation on the daily, and then maybe we'll start to rally up even higher. That's my prediction here. I could even leave it, but that's what I truly believe is going to happen. Same thing with the S&P. I think moving forward, we'll see a little consolidation this week, but probably something along the lines of this. Again, very similar to Vong here, but that is going to wrap up today's video, guys. Definitely make sure to check out BitFi and their trading competition to get all these free prizes with the link down in the description below. I think this week is going to end with some consolidation across the board. And then come next week, we'll probably start to taper down, and then we'll probably bounce back up. But we'll have a short opportunity very soon. The main focus is going to be on Ethereum here, so pay attention to that. Otherwise, smash the like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.